ago has all built to this. The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes and could be in for another one here today. Today, the battle to decide the championship in the Big 12 Conference. So Louisiana Raging Cajuns against the Kennesaw State Owls. Great to have Holly Rowe join us reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
Well, guys, the Raging Cajuns head coach told me pregame his message to his team was, this is much more than just a top 15 matchup. He understands that whoever wins this game has a chance to shape the playoff bracket. And while they don't want to keep their eyes on that big prize and take it one play at a time, he wants his team to know what's on the line here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Handoff to the left. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front seven. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Direct snap to the back. They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
They'll run it from the gun. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a second down and 7.
The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on third down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
They'll run it here. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up with a first down at the 41.
Big completion like that early in the game is huge for the quarterback's confidence. Now you feel like you can do that over and over and over again. This play caller needs to start putting the ball in his hands now. You build the momentum through a completion like that. You got to utilize it. Go back to that well.
The Raging Cajuns with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
Here's the 2nd down play. On the run, it's Smith.
Well, this is a solid job offensively. After that first down play, it puts them behind the chains. Now they're able to get themselves in a position where they've got a manageable 3rd down opportunity. At least as a play caller, now you feel like you've got more at your disposal rather than straight drop-back pass.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
It's so difficult to present pressure on the quarterback in a short yardage situation, and the defense is able to do it. That's a really nice job by this defensive coordinator and this defensive front getting home on 3rd down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from the spot? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
Game makes it 2nd and medium. To the air, it's Collins. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
No, 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 no. You can't make that throw as a quarterback. The defense is all over that. The eyes are in the backfield. It's zone coverage. They know exactly where he's looking, and he's staring at his intended target the entire time. That throw has got to go in a different direction.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The gain was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Really love this play design on 3rd down. You get into a 3-by-1 formation and try to get your best player in a one-on-one situation on the backside, and it's an easy slant. Easy pitch and catch, beautiful route, beautiful ball, and it's a conversion for the offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
Second down after the incompletion. Scanning the field, it's Collins. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. The Owls line up on 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Trying for a touchdown here. And the pass falls incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joel, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, but try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
The squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. They get him down at the 39-yard line after an excellent return. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Receiver makes the catch. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on second down. The shotgun running play call. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The Raging Cajuns come to the line in a hurry-up. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they get the completion. Good enough for first down yardage.
I like the decisive decision from the quarterback there. He saw zone defense, got to his completion right away, and moved the chains.
So the offense with a 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Receiver in motion now. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
It's a draw play. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
This is a good call and really good execution. It takes some patience, first from the quarterback, getting those eyes downfield. But for this draw to be successful, I think it's all about that pass set from the offensive lineman. They got to really sell that pass set in order to get the defensive lineman up the field, and then there you go for a nice little run. Good job by the running back as well.
After the completion, we'll stop to check out an injured player on the field. A junior offensive lineman. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Play fake, looking to throw. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone, settle down in the soft spot and give the numbers to the quarterback.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Sees an opening. You make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
The Raging Cajuns are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Raging Cajuns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He'll try a pass here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on third down, and here they're able to do that.
And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Other returner lost the ball. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On the ground, it's Morgan. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss, second down and 11. Dropping back, it's Collins. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. Crosses the 35. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44. Receivers are bunched together. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
The quickest way to impact the passing game is to impact the timing of the passing game. And that's why this defensive staff talked to us about getting to the quarterback. And even if you're not hitting him, even if you're not sacking him, make him feel that pressure. And here he's clearly hurried, and that leads to the incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time, and he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to go a little bit aggressive. To throw, it's Collins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20.
As an offensive coordinator, I would have this play in my game plan as many different ways as I possibly could. Drag the tight end across the formation. It's the easiest completion for a quarterback in football.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Cajuns.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. He'll be brought down at the 47. Excellent starting field position. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's in. Here he goes. Touchdown, Louisiana. No chance to catch him there.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Gonna run it. It's Morgan. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ragin' Cajuns will kick it deep to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Booker. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Owls offense is back out on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Look out, he's got space ahead. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
They just have to do a better job defensively of sealing that edge. A lot of teams will talk about building a run wall, but also building a hard edge. And here, they're just not able to contain the running back, toss to the right. It's easy for him to get outside. Beautiful job on the outside by those wide receivers, by the way, getting blocks down the field. And it's a nice gain for the back.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Dropping back. It's Collins. Looks right and lets it fly. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Another explosive play for this quarterback who's having a monster game here at a huge stage, Joel. I feel like the early part of this third quarter is so crucial for this game.
Every coach talks to us about the winning that area, going into halftime and then coming out of halftime. Well, your quarterback is so hot. He's in rhythm. He's seeing the field well. And they're diving right back in to throwing the ball down the field. I really love what this offense is doing.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets them up now 2nd and 3. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. And the Owls looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Kennesaw State powers into the end zone. Looks like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage, and it's an easy touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Sampson. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Louisiana offense back on the field. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick grab. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. The Raging Cajuns looking to run some tempo here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled at the 40, that'll earn a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Give it to the back again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on 1st down is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on 1st.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The running back here in a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on 3rd down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Needs a completion here on 4th down. The pocket breaking down. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
You cannot hang on to the football that long as a quarterback on 4th down. You got to throw it. Even if they pick it off, which would be a mistake on their part because they would lose yardage, it acts as a punt. That ball has to leave your hand. You cannot take a sack. That's the one thing that you cannot do. Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is going to get going.
Throws to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They've got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joe. You lean on this guy that you trust.
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball.
Pass ball is incomplete, but there is a flag in the play. We'll check that out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Owls looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Nothing on 1st down, so now it's 2nd and goal from the 6. He keeps it on a design run. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
What an incredible play here on 2nd and goal from this defense. They're aggressive, they get off blocks, and they create a negative play, and now it's 3rd and obvious. You might want to think about double-teaming that quality wide receiver on the outside. I don't know if you want to commit too much to the run game here on 3rd and long in a goal-to-go situation.
Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Owls.
That is how you capitalize on great field position. You get aggressive, and you go and you put the ball in the end zone. You can't settle for a field goal at that point. For an offense, you step on the field, and the quarterback, you know you got to put that ball in the end zone. They're able to do so. That's a really good job by them, and a solid throw for the touchdown.
And the extra point makes it an 18-point game, 28-10. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick, picked up by one of the up men. They get him down to the 39-yard line after an excellent return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Kennesaw State is in front right now. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
Well, there are days as a quarterback you feel like you're playing 12 and 13 defenders, and this is certainly one of those days. This quarterback has done nothing right. This offense has not had a rhythm, and this defense has been all over the field. Another turnover, and they're able to salt this game away.
On 1st down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Important 2nd down play coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Morgan. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Scanning the field. It's Collins. Throws it to the right. Oh, he makes the catch. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
They're set up perfectly here, Chris. I think it's time to run the football. You don't want to score too quick. Obviously, if they let you in the end zone, that's one thing. But I think it's time to run the rock like I'm talking about. Maybe get this in on second down.
Touchdown, Kennesaw State. They continue to roll up the score.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded at one of the outlet. They bring him down at the 41. The return team does a solid job there. And Louisiana's offense retakes the field now. Looking to throw it on first down. Here comes the rush. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. He could go at the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this is the direct result of being down multiple possessions in this game. Is as a quarterback, you've got to force the issue down the field. And when you do that, it usually leads to interceptions. And here, second pick of the game for this defense. They've been really good all day long. But more importantly, having the lead, playing from in front, that's the most important part and what really affects the quarterback here.
The offense starts with a short field. Grinding away on the ground. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a second and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating third and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, every defensive coordinator will tell you one of the most important elements of defense is running to the football. It's pursuit, and that in particular shows up on these toss sweep plays. Look at this defense run and gain leverage and make this tackle in the backfield. They are doing an outstanding job.
Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! He's got it for a touchdown.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Sampson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Raging Cajuns offense back on the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
So second down after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. Buying time, moving to his left. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, this secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
These are the plays that are really hard to design as an offensive coordinator. You just got to trust the quarterback and his training. He's got his eyes down the field, but when he senses that it's not there, he can take off. And then here's the key. A guy that has a nose for the line to gain and can move the chains. This is just good all the way around. A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going. And here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
Now it's second down here. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working. I know this is not going to matter, but my dad always told me the only thing you can control is your own effort level, so I respect the fact that they're still out there giving 100%, even when they're down this amount.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Well, it doesn't always have to be pretty, and it doesn't always have to be dominant. You just got to move the chains. We need first downs here as an offense. They're able to do that with a nice little run.
The Raging Cajuns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
What a wildly disappointing day for him. He came in with so many expectations, Chris, and they just haven't had the timing. Another incompletion here. They're down big. Man, this has got to be so frustrating.
Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete. Comes up a little short on that throw.
As an O-line, you've got to do a better job of protecting your quarterback. I know they don't get to him with a hit or a sack, but here the timing of the play is clearly affected, and it leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And the Owls just cannot get their defense off the field.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on 3rd down.
He shreds the tackle. Got an opening. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. This offense is still clicking.
Well, they finally get some success and cut into this lead, but it might be too little too late at this point. Probably need a couple of onside kicks. There's just not that many possessions left in the game.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Booker. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been had he left it in the end zone. So So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
Let it go!
See the reaction. Winning this conference championship important because had they lost it, no chance of the playoff. But even with a conference championship in this league, in the current system, Joel, they're not guaranteed a bid. They have to wait and hope, but certainly did all they could do today here.
Well, this is a great celebration on the field, but Chris, I'm sensing that celebration for all of those bubble teams out there that are looking at this game and they're seeing this result and they're just understanding that there is probably another spot open in the playoff. The celebration is not just here, it's all over the country.
That'll wrap up our coverage of this conference championship game. Next stop, the college football playoff. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler.